In a powerful demonstration of its unwavering commitment to flight safety and engineering precision, SpaceX has delayed the highly anticipated Axiom mission for Ax-4, following the discovery of a propellant system anomaly just days before the scheduled liftoff. The mission, a joint effort between SpaceX and Houston-based Axiom Space, was slated to launch from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida and deliver a 4-person crew of private astronauts to the International Space Station, ISS, for a 2-week research mission. The anomaly, later identified as a helium leak in the Falcon 9 rocket's ground support equipment, prompted a comprehensive stand-down, placing human safety above all other considerations and reinforcing the cautionary protocols that govern modern crewed spaceflight. This delay comes at a crucial moment in the commercial spaceflight era, as companies like SpaceX and Axiom continue to redefine humanity's presence in low Earth orbit. The Ax-4 mission, part of Axiom's broader strategy to prepare for the development of its own private space station, symbolizes the evolving future of orbital missions, where space is no longer just the domain of government astronauts, but also one of civilian researchers, educators, and international pioneers. The 4-member crew aboard Ax-4 includes Commander Michael Lopez Alegria, a veteran astronaut flying under the Axiom flag for the second time, alongside private astronauts from Italy, Turkey, and Sweden, each representing their respective nations' inaugural human spaceflight experience. The incident that led to the delay was detected during routine pre-launch checks involving the rocket's ground support infrastructure. SpaceX engineers observed abnormal pressure readings from the helium pressurization system, which is vital during the fueling process of the Falcon 9's first and second stage tanks. Helium is used to pressurize these tanks as the fuel, liquid oxygen and RP-1, is depleted during ascent, ensuring proper engine performance and stage separation. Although helium itself is an inert gas and not combustible, a leak in the system can introduce instability or cause uneven tank pressurization, risks that, even in minor form, are deemed unacceptable in human-rated launches. Following protocol, SpaceX halted all launch activities and rolled the Falcon 9 and its Dragon capsule, Freedom, back to the hangar for detailed inspections. The company emphasized that the leak was confined to ground equipment and not the rocket itself, but nevertheless opted to replace several components and retest the entire system. While such delays can be frustrating for crews, ground teams, and mission planners alike, they are a crucial part of ensuring mission success and preventing catastrophic outcomes. Spaceflight is an unforgiving endeavor, and even the most seemingly minor issue can have significant consequences once a vehicle leaves the ground. The 4 astronauts, who had completed their final launch rehearsals and were in the final stages of quarantine, took the news with composure and professionalism. In a joint statement released through Axiom Space, the crew said, "We support the decision to delay launch in the interest of safety. This is spaceflight, and we are fully prepared to fly when the systems are ready. We trust the SpaceX and Axiom teams to resolve the issue thoroughly and thank them for their dedication to our mission and safety." The crew's response highlights a critical truth in space operations. Patience and flexibility are as essential as technical knowledge and courage. NASA, which partners with both Axiom and SpaceX through its Commercial Crew and Low Earth Orbit commercialization programs, offered full support for the delay and reiterated that crew safety is the top priority. The International Space Station's schedule remains flexible and is designed to support contingencies such as this, said Dana Weigel, NASA's Deputy ISS Program Manager. "We are confident that the Ax-4 mission will fly when the systems are ready, and we remain excited about the research and outreach planned by the crew." NASA also confirmed that the delay would not conflict with other upcoming space station operations, including cargo deliveries and crew handovers scheduled later in the year. Behind the scenes, the delay triggered a massive technical review involving teams from SpaceX, Axiom Space, and NASA. Engineers combed through telemetry data, scrutinized hardware across multiple systems, and initiated simulations to model potential impacts from the anomaly. Redundancies built into the system allowed them to isolate the leak and quickly focus on affected components. But SpaceX opted for a methodical test-it-again approach, involving full hardware replacement and verification cycles. This meticulous process speaks to the broader aerospace philosophy that perfection is not a luxury, it is a requirement. Ax-4's mission objectives remain unchanged despite the delay. Once launched, the crew will travel to the ISS aboard the reusable Crew Dragon spacecraft and conduct over 30 research experiments, including investigations into microgravity's effects on human physiology, fluid behavior, and neurovestibular systems. The mission will also feature multiple educational outreach events connecting classrooms around the globe, with live transmissions from orbit. Axiom has emphasized that one of the core values of its missions is public engagement, making space accessible and inspiring for global audiences. Moreover, the Ax-4 mission is a critical stepping stone for Axiom's long-term goal: the development of the Axiom Station, which is expected to begin construction in orbit in 2026. The station, designed to eventually replace the ISS as the centerpiece of low Earth orbit activity, will be built in modular phases and offer facilities for research, manufacturing, tourism, and international cooperation. Each mission, like Ax-4, helps refine Axiom's operational knowledge, crew logistics, and onboard procedures, laying the groundwork for a permanent private foothold in space. Public reaction to the delay has been overwhelmingly supportive, with many spaceflight enthusiasts, professionals, and educators taking to social media to commend the decision to delay. Veteran astronauts and engineers reminded the public that space travel remains one of the most complex endeavors humanity undertakes. As one former NASA flight director tweeted, "Scrubs are not failures. They are victories for systems that detect problems before they become tragedies." Ax-4 will fly, and it will fly safer because of this delay. For now, the mission remains in a holding pattern as SpaceX works diligently to address the Helium system issue and validate that all systems are performing as expected. A new launch date has yet to be announced, but internal schedule suggests that once the ground systems are repaired, a launch attempt could be rescheduled within a few weeks, pending favorable weather and range availability. Until then, the Ax-4 crew continues preparations, further refining their experiments and mission timelines, while the SpaceX team does what it has done countless times before: fix the problem, verify the solution, and prepare to launch with confidence. In the grand arc of human spaceflight, the Ax-4 delay will likely be remembered not as a setback, but as a reflection of the maturity and resilience of today's commercial spaceflight industry. With each mission, companies like SpaceX and Axiom continue to bridge the gap between audacious ambition and grounded caution. As the countdown to Ax-4 resumes in the days or weeks ahead, it will do so with a certainty that every screw, valve, and data point has been triple-checked, and with the unwavering belief that the journey to space, however long it takes, must always begin with safety first.